I have to repair it first. Sheesh, it actually got dark. Whoa, you were right about it getting dark, Admiral.
It's all about observing and understanding your environment, Miss Page.
We're lucky to have someone with military training on our side.
And a sharp-eyed journalist. Did you find the LED light?
I did.
Great. Pass it to me. I've got the batteries. All right. Let's scour that beach now. Can you see the cave opening?
I think I see a cave opening. Barely. But yes, it's a bit high, but I think it's the same place.
Obviously, nobody could reach it without equipment.
We had some climbing gear stored in the greenhouse, actually.
Right now, we should have a look around here. Maybe we can find something that was left behind by the culprit.
Agreed. Just give me a moment to set up the light. Much better, right? Let's look around to see if we can find anything.
S.W. Samuel Wilkinson?
Did you find something, Carla?
Nope.
This place is a dead end.
Reuben, what's that on your hand?
What the heck?
That rash doesn't look good, Reuben. What is it?
It could be a reaction to the venom in Reuben's blood.
I suppose it was naive to think Miraculous would cure it all.
This doesn't look good. You should ask Dr. Cat to take a look at it.
I agree with Miss Page, and I don't want to see another dead body around here. If anything happens...
I understand your concerns. I'm texting Catherine right now.
So, Admiral, any theories about the culprit's identity?
Well, it sure takes strength to scale those cliffs. I'd say whoever it was had training.
You mean, like in a military boot camp?
Could be. But the only two who had military training on this island are Lucas and me. Unfortunately, he is dead, and I'm the one left chasing this goddamn murderer.
Right. Moving forward, we should all be extra careful.
It's settled. I'm heading out to see Cat now. Sam, could you check if my climbing gear was used?
Read my mind.
I'd like to hear Dr. Kat's thoughts on the rash, if you don't mind.
Not at all. Come along, Carla.
Wait, I could search the Admiral's room for clues about the knife.
Why did you stop, Carla? Are you still coming along to Cat's suite?
Yeah, let's go straight to the Starship suite.
Right behind you.
Ah, you're both here. Reuben, please show me that rash you mentioned over text. I see.
That doesn't sound like good news to me.
It's nothing critical, but I've never seen such an odd rash before.
Could it be a reaction to the venom?
Perhaps, but we need to research it further to be sure.
We could run some tests in my workshop. I have all the equipment and tools we could need.
What tests are you planning to run?
We'll sample the bacteria from the rash tissue.
And we can culture and examine the infected cells.
I'm no biologist, but don't cells take ages to grow?
Indeed. But I have a device, a cell growth accelerator. We'll have the results in no time.
Could you explain how that device works?
Of course. It multiplies the bacterial growth process of binary fission by tenfold or so.
Could you repeat that in English, please?
My bad. It helps the bacteria duplicate their DNA and reproduce quicker.
I hate to interrupt an educational moment, but I'd like a word with Reuben, in private.
Carla, let's meet in the workshop. If you get there first, could you please look for a petri dish?
Sure, will do.
That's grand. Carla, we'll join you soon.
I could also check the Admiral's suite for a knife sheath. Did the knife sink with the boat and wash ashore? Or did the Admiral take it with him beforehand? If so, there should be a matching sheath somewhere in his suite. There has to be a way to heat it up. There has to be a way to heat it up. Some pills are missing.
There has to be a way to heat it up. There has to be a... The embers are too hot. I need a tool to pick them up. There has to be a way to heat it up.
Let's see if the knife fits. It's a perfect fit. Damn it! I'd really hoped I could trust the Admiral. But now? Calm down, Carla. Focus on running those tests in the workshop first.
Miss Page? Aren't you supposed to be with Reuben?
Yes, well, something else came up.
And how would you explain why you were in my room?
I was passing by and heard a noise from the castle suite, so I went in to investigate.
Characteristically reckless of you. So what was it?
Just a lemur, actually. Must have climbed in through the window.
Don't take me for a fool, Miss Page. It's clear you're withholding information from me. Need I remind you that's a violation of federal law?
Of course not. If I knew something, I'd tell you.
Carla, I trust you to tell me the truth, but don't push it. And please tell Reuben that the culprit must have used their own climbing gear. I'll devise a plan to track the killer, given some time to think. Alone.
Got it. I'll be on my way. Is the Admiral onto me? Maybe that wasn't the best time to snoop. But what's done is done. I should go to the workshop now.
I need another battery to power the plasma ball.
You're both here already. Didn't see you.
We just came in. Since you were really into your search, we decided not to disturb you. Did you manage to find the Petri dish? Ruben already started the preparations.
Yes, got it right here. Do you need anything else set up?
Just giving the cell accelerator a little tweak, and we're good to go.
Carla, could you sample the tissue? It could be a great learning experience.
Oh, I guess I could give it a try.
Just brush the rash with a cotton swab and dip it into the medium in the Petri dish.
Cotton swab, Petri dish. Got it.
And don't forget to prepare the Petri dish first.
Next. I should open the Petri dish first.
You handled that well, Carla. Ever thought of becoming a scientist yourself?
It'd definitely be interesting to dabble in science.
If we ever get off this island, I could get you a spot at a research center.
Oh, I'll give it some thought.
All right. I'll let the accelerator work its magic now. It might take an hour or so.
I guess we're going to be here a while.
The cells are almost ready.
You bastard!
Jackson, what's the...
Are you crazy, Jax?
Maybe. Why else would I mistake this traitor for a friend?
We are friends.
So why didn't you tell me that you love Janet? Yeah, that's what I thought.
As much as I hate prying into your affairs, Ruben, this worries me. What's going on?
Well, you heard the men. I just don't understand how Jax found out.
I should have told you before, but Portia and Janet were fighting about a love letter earlier. The letter Janet had sent you? My guess is that Portia told Jax all about it.
I suppose I deserve the fallout.
Why would you even think that?
I could have stopped this from escalating, but I kept leading Janet on. Now, I'll lose them both. And it's my fault.
But do you actually love Janet?
I do, but she's dating Jax, and I'd hate to be the homewrecker.
Ruben, you can't bottle up your emotions forever. Just be true to Janet, okay?
Funny. I thought I'd get over her. I figured she'd be happily settled with Jax. But my hypotheses have never been so wrong.
The way I see it, you should settle things with Jax first. He's your best friend, right?
Damn right. And I owe him a proper explanation.
Hold your horses, Ruben. We need to finish examining the rash.
Right. Just give me a moment to focus.
The cells should have grown by now, Carla. Could you get the Petri dish out of the accelerator?
The Petri dish should be in the accelerator. I bet I need to press the big green.
Carla, could you take a look too? It would be nice to have a second opinion.
I need to find these cells. I need to find these cells. I need to find these cells.
I'm no expert, but those cells look infected to me.
Well spotted. There are traces of venom on them, and so on Ruben's hand. As I didn't find any punctures, the culprit must have applied the poison differently.
Did anyone touch your hand before the dinner, Ruben?
Well, I shook hands with everyone who arrived, though I don't recall much after that.
I hate to suggest this, but Portia has a sharp eye and keeps tabs on all the guests. Maybe she noticed something odd before you collapsed at dinner.
Maybe. Portia never bought the whole Lucas's death was an accident theory anyway. She might actually help us narrow down the list of suspects.
You want us to question her?
No, I'll deal with it. We have some unresolved feelings to discuss anyway.
All right, let's get some sleep, Carla.
Please get us up to speed tomorrow, Ruben.
Promise.
Time to catch up on sleep then. Huh? I got 3 messages. From whom? What happened? I should hurry.
Hey, has Ruben texted you too?
Yeah. Any idea what's going on?
God knows, Carla. I'm heading upstairs to find out.
What's the first aid kit for? Do you think Ruben's injured?
He told me to bring it, and I don't have another minute to waste wondering why.
Then let's hurry to Portia's suite.
Ruben? What's going on?
She's dead. Portia's been shot.
Damn it. I'm so sorry, Ruben.
We'll catch the murderer, I promise.
Ruben, what about Janet?
She was breathing, but I'm not sure what happened to her.
I'd better check then. She's unconscious, but there's no major threat to her health. Carla, could you help me move Janet onto the chair?
Let me help.
You've been through so much. I'll do it.
Oh, Portia. All she ever wanted was to keep me safe and sound. What's the point of my research if I can't even protect my own family?
None of this is your fault, Ruben. Don't be so hard on yourself.
And there's no shame in taking time to mourn. Maybe you should.
No, I won't stop until Portia's killer is under lock and key.
Then let's take it from the top. Tell us everything you saw.
All right. As you know, I was going to ask Portia about potential suspects. I knocked at first, but nobody answered. So I barged in and saw Portia lying in a pool of blood. I rushed towards her, but unfortunately, it was too late. She'd been shot dead.
Does anything else look out of place?
Well, look at Portia's workplace over there. It's completely trashed. You said there was bad blood between Janet and Portia, right? What if they've been fighting and...
Well, it's no coincidence that Janet's in the room. But do you think she murdered Portia?
I doubt Janet could pull the trigger, but it's hard to ignore the circumstances.
Well, maybe the Admiral was involved? Right now, he's the only person with a gun on the island.
I don't think Samuel could ever do something as horrible as this. But perhaps we should investigate this scene before we start pointing fingers.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Now, if you don't mind, Ruben, we should inspect Portia's body for any clues.
Of course, Catherine. Whatever you need to piece this together.
Let me just get a shot of the crime scene first.
Any idea when she passed away?
The blood hasn't clotted yet, so I'd guess Portia died about a half an hour ago. But there's also some bruising on her arms, too. Take a look.
Seems there was a struggle before shots were fired.
A bruise? By the looks of it, Portia didn't go down without a fight. 3 gunshot wounds! 3 shots? Seems like overkill. Feathers? From a pillow, perhaps. A bruise on her forehead. Was Portia hit by something? I think I've seen enough. I should grab a photo for evidence. Portia was shot 3 times.
3 times and nobody heard it?
There are feathers scattered everywhere. Might be related. I'll take a quick look around. Something must have been used to silence the shots. Looks like a bullet hole. I should grab a photo of it. It looks like the murderer used a pillow to suppress the sound of the shots.
That could dampen the sound a bit, but it wouldn't silence it completely. We would still have heard the shots being fired.
The storm's getting louder and more violent. I guess most of us thought it was just another peal of thunder.
I agree with Carla, Ruben. This storm's not in our favor for sure.
Portia was shot 3 times, but the bruises indicate there was a fight too. I think the shots were impulsive, which means the killer didn't stick around for long. There's a chance that they left more evidence behind.
So how does Janet fit into all this?
I don't know yet. She's the odd one out at the moment. Maybe I'll be able to make more sense of it once she's regained consciousness. In the meantime, I'll look around the room some more. The laptop took some heavy damage too. A black USB key in the laptop? It doesn't look like the same USB key I used to access Portia's laptop before. I threw that USB key behind the table. Let's see if it's still there. The USB key is too far away. I can't reach it. I need something to fish it out with. I should ask Ruben if he has anything I could use. I think I found a piece of potential evidence, but I need something long to fish it out with. Do you have anything I could use?
The closest thing I can think of is an antique cane I was showing the Admiral before.
I guess that would work. But are you sure I can use it? It sounds expensive.
I don't care. If it can do the trick, use it. It's in the foyer.
If you say so. I guess that will do. I should head back upstairs. I should use the cane to... This is definitely the one I used before. Is it Portia's too? Maybe Ruben will know something about it. Ruben, I found 2 USB keys. Do you know if they're Portia's?
Mind giving both of them to me? I'd like to have a look. The light gray one is Portia's. She used to mark her things with a yellow dot. Easier to identify, she said. The black one I've never seen before.
Strange. I found the black one plugged into her laptop. Any idea where it might have come from?
The only way to find out is to check what's on it. Follow me to the study. We'll use my laptop to try and access this mysterious USB key.
You guys go ahead. I'll keep an eye on Janet in the meantime.
Thanks. I'll come back and check on Janet once I'm done with this.
Sure, I'll be here.
The USB key is plugged in, but we need a password to access it.
Is there any way we could bypass it?
I have software on my laptop that could help, but it still won't be an easy task. My head is all over the place. I don't know if I'll be able to do this by myself.
If that's your way of asking for help, I'll help.
Thanks, Carla.
I need to play the sequence first. I need to change something to reach the lock.
We're in. Great job, Carla. But it looks like most of the files are hidden way below the surface. Although, we did learn that the USB key has automatic infiltration software. I bet it was used to access Portia's laptop.
Why would they need to go through Portia's laptop?
Could it be? God damn it. They probably thought they'd find some files about Project Genetica on it.
So that means the killer is really after the project you're working on.
Yeah, looks like it. And that's why I won't say another word about the project to you. That would put you in even more danger.
Okay, if that's what you want, I won't push. Let's just focus on what's in front of us.
You're right, Carla. I need to focus. Let's see what else we can ascertain from this key. It looks like the rest of it is heavily encrypted. The culprit must have had connections. You don't get this type of tech at your local corner shop.
Does anyone like that come to mind?
No. But whoever is doing this must have deep pockets.
Well, we need to gather more information. Do you think we can get anything else from the USB?
I can set up an automatic decryption tool, but the rest of the data is hidden really deep. I'm not sure how long it will take, or even if it will recover anything.
In a situation like this, we need to use every lead we've got.
I'll set it up.
Okay, I'll leave you to it. I'll head back to Dr. Cat, see how Janet's doing.
Dr. Cat should still be in Portia's suite.
Oh, Carla, you're back. How did it go? Did you find anything on the USB key?
Ruben is still in the study, trying to set up a decryption tool to dig for more information.
But what did they want with Portia's laptop?
They're looking for information about one of Ruben's projects.
Wait, could it be about...
Wait, don't tell me you're in on Project Genetica.
That's what it's called? No, Ruben just asked me to consult on one of his DNA machines. That's one of the reasons I came to the island, but I didn't even get a chance to do it.
Either way, how's Janet holding up?
She's still out, but it doesn't look critical. She should be coming around soon.
Okay, I'll have another look around then, in case I missed something.
Of course, take your time. Did you find anything, Carla?
I found a cartridge. It might be from Lucas's handgun. I think it's about time I visited the Admiral and got to the bottom of this.
Do you really think he could have killed Portia?
I'm at my wit's end here. I really doubt the Admiral could have done it.
I don't believe Sam could have done this either. He's a good man.
But he's still the only one with a gun right now.
Since you're going to speak with Sam, do you at least have a plan for how you're going to approach him?
I'll go to him for advice and tell him what's going on.
Are you sure that's a good idea? It's hard to believe, but what if he's the killer?
My mind's made up. Besides, if I don't come back, you know who did it. Right. Well, I'll go find him. I'll start with his suite. That's where I saw him last.
Miss Page, what brings you here yet again?
I need your assistance, Admiral. Portia has been shot dead.
What? When did this happen?
Dr. Cat determined the time of her death. It was no more than an hour ago.
Damn that murderer. Seems they won't stop until they get what they're after. Did you find any evidence at the crime scene?
I did. I found a cartridge. Mind lending your expertise to help me identify it more precisely?
Of course. Show me it. Well, I'll be damned. It's a 9mm, just like Lucas's handgun.
Do you believe this could be a coincidence?
It's possible, but it would be one hell of a coincidence. And besides, I don't believe they could have found the gun. I've hidden it very well. However, if you don't believe the gun is safe, let's see if you can find it. It's hidden in this room.
I need to lift the gate first.
As I said, Admiral, it's not hidden well enough.
Well, I'll be damned.
Three. Same as the number of times Portia was shot.
What are you implying?
Why is there a gun with 3 bullets missing in your room?
Maybe Lucas didn't have a full clip.
I don't think that's the case here.
So what? Do you think I actually shot Portia?
If you have a better explanation, I'd love to hear it. But the type and number of bullets missing from the gun matches.
Miss Page, you have good instincts. Can't you see I've been set up? I spent most of the evening in the backyard, thinking what to do about the sniper problem. Q was there around that time too. You can ask him. He'll confirm my alibi.
I'll talk to Q about it. Right now, I can't say one way or the other.
I'm just giving you the facts, Miss Page. It's up to you if you believe me or not.
I believe you, but that's not enough to prove you're innocent.
What is then?
At the moment, nothing. I'll investigate further and try to connect all the dots. I'd like for you not to interfere until this is resolved, as you'll only complicate things right now.
Fine, but don't expect me to sit around doing nothing for long.
I just received a text message. All right, I have to go.
Carla, just in time. Janet was about to tell us what happened in Portia's room.
Did I miss anything?
No, she was just about to start. She was quite shook when she regained consciousness.
Oh, Carla, you'll probably have questions about Portia. I don't know if I can be of much help, but I can try.
We found you unconscious in Portia's suite. What happened?
When I saw her lying on the bed, I started breathing heavily. Then everything went dark.
You and Portia had an argument before. Anything you can tell me about the mess in her room?
I know it doesn't look good on me, but I had nothing to do with it. It was already a mess when I came in.
All right. Mind telling us what you were doing in Portia's to begin with?
After Jax furiously barged into my room, I found out that Portia told him about the love letter I sent to Ruben. So after I settled it with Jax, I wanted to give her a piece of my mind. But I'm sorry, I can't do this right now.
Carla, that's enough. We can ask her more later if we need. I think we should gather everyone else now and let them know about what happened.
Ruben, we should question the rest of the guests too.
That's a good idea, Carla. Maybe the murderer will slip up and we'll catch him lying.
It's worth a shot. I'll text everyone and ask them to come here.
Carla, do you mind stepping out into the corridor with me? I'd like to speak in private.
Sure. What did you want to talk about?
Did Janet sound honest to you? What do you think?
I think she sounded honest. Besides, The only thing we have on her is that she was found by Portia's body. It doesn't prove anything.
I don't know. I'm not so easily convinced. It sounded like there's more to it. By the way, how did it go with the Admiral?
I checked Lucas's handgun in his suite, and bullets were missing from it. And the cartridge I found in Portia's suite matched the bullets in Lucas's gun.
I don't believe he could have killed Portia. He's the most reputable person I've ever met.
I don't know if the Admiral did it, but the gun was in his room, and it was used after I gave it to him. Either way, we should question all of the guests first, before making any more assumptions.
I agree. Let's go back to the study. Ruben probably already contacted everyone.
Everyone replied, but Jax. He's ignoring me.
I could go and persuade him to come.
That would be great, Carla. He would probably be in his suite.
Actually, I told him to wait in my room until I came back. I assume he's still there.
Okay, I'll go get him. Jax, I know you're mad at Ruben, but don't ignore his messages. We need everyone to come upstairs.
He was my best friend. But he didn't have the guts to tell me about the letter himself. Even that I had to hear from his damn secretary. I don't want to see him now or ever again.
I don't really feel sorry for you, Jax. You hit Ruben in the face without trying to talk to him first.
My fist did the talking, and I'm sure Ruben knew what it meant.
That was childish of you, Jax. You should sort this out like adults. But right now, we have bigger problems. And that's why we need everyone upstairs, including you.
All right, fine. If it's so important, I'll come. But not before I find a photo strip of my first date with Janet.
Do you mind me asking why you need it?
This whole thing with Ruben was the last straw. I'm breaking up with her. I'd just like to keep a memento.
No need to explain any further. I'll help you look for it.
It's missing a piece.
Jax, I think I found it.
Show it to me. Yeah, this is the one. Simpler times back then. I wish they could have stayed that way forever. All right, enough of this sentimental crap. Lead the way. Let's see what Reuben has to say.
Follow me. Everyone's gathering in the study.
Q's not here. I'll go find him. You should start without us.
Thanks, Kat. I have some unfortunate news. Portia has been murdered. She was shot.
Oh, chérie. Who's next?
There's something else I'd like to say. We know you're among us. There's no hiding. Once we find you, you'll regret the day you set foot on this island. Now, we will question you, one by one.
Are you kidding me?
Shut up, boy. We're doing this so we don't end up like Portia. I'd like to volunteer to be questioned first.
All right, Sam. We'll question you first. Carla will be leading the interrogation. I assume no one has a problem with that?
Damn right I do. How do you know she isn't the killer?
She and Catherine were both with me at the time of Portia's death. So they are both off the list of suspects. Carla, if you're ready, we can start the questioning in my room.
Let's begin then. I'd like to get you up to speed first, Reuben. A gun was discovered in the Admiral's suite that has been linked to Portia's crime scene.
Do you have the gun with you? I'd like to see it. How is the gun linked to Portia's murder?
Lucas's handgun caliber is the same as the bullet casing we found at the crime scene.
Not only that, but I don't believe there is another gun like that on the island. What about fingerprints? Did you try getting them off?
It's pointless. I guarantee you that it would have my fingerprints as well. Carla's too. No chance they wouldn't think about it.
Carla, do you have any more questions for Sam?
Is there a chance someone could have seen you with the gun?
I don't think so, but I had it tucked under my shirt before I hid it. It's likely someone noticed it.
Okay, I think I've got a grasp on the situation. Is there anything else?
There is. I found a knife that belongs to the Admiral when we were back on the beach.
But why didn't you tell us that straight away, Carla?
I wanted to make sure it was his first, before making any accusations.
Show me that knife, Carla. How do you know it was his?
I found the sheath for the knife in his room.
It really looks like it belongs in this sheath. Anything to say, Sam?
It's mine, but it's been missing since someone bashed in my head in my suite.
Why are we only hearing about this now?
I didn't notice that it was gone straight away. But once I did, I didn't see a point in telling anyone since we had bigger things to worry about. You can pin the knife and gun on me, but you obviously didn't speak with Q yet. The boys saw me in the backyard around the time Portia was murdered.
I didn't get a chance to speak with Q yet.
Catherine is looking for Q as we speak. Once they come back, we will question him too.
Who knows when that will be? You probably haven't checked the cameras either. That should be more than enough to confirm my alibi.
We can do that right now. Carla, let's head down and check the security footage. Sam, we'll be back shortly.
I'll be here.
After you, Carla. All the monitors are off. That's strange. Maybe something shorted? I'll check the cables. Carla, can you check the panel switches by the side? Maybe we can reset it.
Sure. This must be the panel with the switches.
I've done it! The power's back on.
Ruben, it's on.
Amazing. Where should we have a look first?
Do you have cameras installed upstairs?
No, not in the private areas. But there is one in the foyer.
Let's have a look at that one first. A bit before Portia died.
That's it. What the hell? No, no, no! God damn it!
Ruben, what just happened?
The whole camera system shut off. I don't know if this was set up to shut off or a malfunction due to the power cut before. But I don't think we'll be able to use the cameras again.
Sheesh. We didn't manage to check if the Admiral was lying or not.
No, we didn't. But we did see Margot in the foyer. She was close to the murder scene.
Not only that, but the timing of her being there is not far off from when Portia died. It'll definitely come up when I question her.
All right, let's head upstairs. The Admiral still has some explaining to do.
So, how did it go? Did you look at the footage?
No, the camera system broke. We can't use it anymore.
God damn it! It was proof that I was around the backyard. Someone sabotaged it.
I think it was sabotage too, but there's no way to prove it. Even if we do, it won't change anything. We still can't access the footage.
Fine. Then there's no option left but to ask Q directly.
Do you mind staying in the study until Dr. Cat brings him in for questioning?
It's not like I have a choice.
In the meantime, we should question the rest of the guests.
I think we're done here.
Who should I question next? Mrs. B, can you come with me?
Of course, dear. I'm right behind you.
Georgiana, how are you holding up?
Oh dear. I don't know how much I can take. It's no secret that I didn't like Portia. But now that she's gone, it's not right, I'd say. I guess the first thing you want to know is where I was at the time of the incident, right? I was spending the evening with Margot in the club room.
What did you and Margot speak about?
Oh, the good old days. I was surprised to find out that Margot is almost 50 years old. She doesn't look a day older than 35.
Did either of you leave the room?
I think Margot went out to change. She spilled a drink on herself. But I don't think she was gone for that long. Didn't feel like it anyway.
One more thing. Who do you think could have killed Portia?
Oh dear. I know that Janet had something against Portia. And I'm not talking about her feelings for you, Reuben.
What? How do you know about that?
Dear, I don't know much about your work, but your personal life is another case.
Why would Janet have a grudge against Portia?
Well, I know that Portia has some dirt on Janet. Don't know what it is, but at last year's party, I heard them arguing about it.
Why didn't you ever tell me about it?
I don't think that would have changed anything, Reuben.
Mrs. Bird, before you go, do you mind if I take a picture of you?
Oh, not at all, Carla. Anything to help the investigation.
Okay. Well, thanks for your time, Mrs. B. You're free to go now. Reuben, let's head back to the study and continue the questioning. All right. Margot, we'll talk to you now.
Of course, chérie. Are we going to Reuben's room?
Yes. I'd like you to follow me.
So, what would you like to know?
What were you doing this evening?
I was chatting with Mrs. B in the club room up till recently. She's such a lovely companion for a chat.
What did you and Mrs. B talk about?
Oh, you know, just reminiscing about the past. Surprisingly, she and I have quite a bit in common.
All right then. Another thing. Did any of you leave the room?
Oh, yes. I left Mrs. B for a moment. I spilled a drink on my top, so I had to go and change.
I know it's a bit of a strange request, but would you mind if we had a look at your top?
Not at all. It's back in my room. You're free to go and have a look at it. Here's the key to my suite.
Thanks. We'll be back in a jiffy.
Don't worry, chérie. I'll be here. Just don't bash me for the mess you'll find inside.
I need to unlock the door first.
It was a yellow top, right?
Yes. Let's look around. It's gotta be in here.
Carla, did you find it?
Yeah, I think that's it. It does look like a wine stain to me.
Let me see. You're right. It's just an ordinary stain. Still, Margot was close to Portia's suite around the time of the murder.
Just in case. We'll keep an eye on her.
We should keep a close eye on everyone.
Let's head back to Margot. I still have one question left for her.
Right. After you.
Your story checked out, Margot. But I still have a question left. Who do you think could have killed Portia?
If I have to be honest, Jax has a short fuse. I wouldn't be surprised if he flew into a rage or something and took it out on Portia.
Perhaps. But he usually does it with his fists. And no matter how hot-headed he is sometimes, I doubt he would raise a hand against a woman.
You never know, Ruben. Even if he is your best friend. Margot, do you mind if I take a photo of you?
Well, I guess the article you came here for is turning into a very grim thriller book. Sure, chérie, go ahead. The book would only benefit from additional visual material.
Thank you, Margot. I have no more questions for you. You're free to leave.
No problem, chérie.
Who should we question next?
Let's see who else we have.
Ruben, Carla, I found Q, and he's already up to date with what happened.
That's great. Then let's not waste time and go to Ruben's suite.
I'm very sorry to hear about Portia. She wasn't the kindest, but no one deserves to go like that. So please, ask me anything and I'll answer.
Where were you this evening?
I was back in the greenhouse, doing chores.
Did you see anyone while you were there?
No, it was only me.
Are you sure? The Admiral told me he was there roaming around. He said he spoke to you too.
No, señorita, I didn't see him.
Okay. Well, can you all stay here? I need to ask the Admiral something.
Go, we'll be here.
Admiral, would you mind stepping into the corridor with me for a minute?
Of course, Miss Page.
Q said he didn't see you around the greenhouse this evening.
What? The boy is obviously lying. I was there. I even talked to him. He complained that he broke a wrench while fixing the pipe, too.
This is confusing. Don't know who to believe. Do you know where the broken wrench is?
I think it was somewhere on the table in the greenhouse.
I'll go and find the wrench, and we will figure out who the liar is. In the meantime, could you join them in Ruben's room?
Gladly.
If the Admiral was telling the truth, the broken wrench will be somewhere here. Well, the Admiral was right about the wrench. I wonder what Q will have to say about it. Sorry for the holdup. Had to check something before I returned. Q, can you have a look at this wrench and tell me what happened to it?
Si, señorita. I have nothing to hide.